This is WQPH 89.3 FM. Welcome to Larry's Music Loft. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below, thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Virgin most pure, star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, star of the sea, pray for the sinners, oh, pray for me. Pray for the wanderer, pray for me. Continuing in the bluegrass genre, I'm going to be playing gospel music this week. The first cut is by the Brandenburger family from northern Indiana. They have a large following and they record in their kitchen. They feature beautiful vocal harmonies. The Brandenburgers perform There Is Rest By and By.
Often weary and worn on the pathway below, when my burdens are heavy, my heart throbs with hope. And there comes a sweet whisper to quell every sigh. Do not faint neath the load, there is rest by and by. There is rest by and by. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by, where the ransom shall live with the Savior on high. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by. You will not labor long for the Master below. Soon his call you will hear, your free spirit shall go to the light of his presence in mansions on high, where the faithful repose. There is rest by and by. There is rest by and by. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by, nor would here on a bed of sweet roses recline. For a country I see where we'll never more die, and in Zion, my home, there is rest by and by. There is rest by and by. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by, where the ransom shall live with the Savior on high. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by. There is rest by and by. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by, where the ransom shall live with the Savior on high. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by. In that beautiful city, there is rest by and by.
The Lewis family is a family of gospel and bluegrass musicians from Lincolnton, Georgia. They are known as the first family of bluegrass gospel. Here they are singing Going Up.
Going up, going up, just to see my Savior there. Going up, since He saved my soul from sin. There's a man who's standing at the pearly gates. I know He'll let me in. Oh, I'm going there just to see my Savior. He saved my soul from sin. Going up, just to see my Savior there. Going up, since He saved my soul from sin. For I want to be ready when He calls for me. Wanna wear a long white robe. I wanna wear those golden slippers on my feet. When He calls me, I will go. Going up, just to see my Savior there. Going up, since He saved my soul from sin. Going up, just to see my Savior there. Going up, since He saved my soul from sin. Since He saved my soul from sin. Going up, just to see my Savior there. Going up, since He saved my soul from sin. Going up, just to see my Savior there. Going up, since He saved my soul from sin. Since He saved my soul from sin.
Here's Chuck Crane with the Presley's Country Jubilee doing When the Roses Never Fade.
I am going to a city where the streets with gold are laid.
You're listening to WQPH 89.3 FM, and this is Larry's Music Loft. This is the Hee Haw Gospel Quartet featuring Buck Owens, Roy Clark, and Tennessee Ernie Ford doing God Put a Rainbow in the Clouds.
When God shut Noah in the grand old ark, He put a rainbow in the clouds. When thunder rolled and the sky was dark, God put a rainbow in the clouds.
God put a rainbow in the clouds. God put a rainbow in the clouds.
And when it looked like the sun wouldn't shine anymore,
God put a rainbow in the clouds. Away down yonder in Egypt's land, God put a rainbow in the clouds, just to lead His children to the promised land. God put a rainbow in the clouds.
God put a rainbow in the clouds. God put a rainbow in the clouds.
and when it looked like the sun wouldn't shine anymore,
God put a rainbow in the clouds. When they put old Daniel in the lion's den, God put a rainbow in the clouds, just to prove His promise to the sons of men. God put a rainbow in the clouds.
God put a rainbow in the clouds. God put a rainbow in the clouds.
and when it looked like the sun wouldn't shine anymore,
God put a rainbow in the clouds.
But who art thou who that judgest thy neighbor? Behold, now you that say, Today or tomorrow we will go into such a city, and there we will spend a year, and will traffic and make our gain, whereas you know not what will be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is a vapor, which appeareth for a little while, and afterwards shall vanish away. For that you should say, If the Lord will, and if we shall live, we will do this or that. But now you rejoice in your arrogancies. All such rejoicing is wicked. To him, therefore, who knoweth to do good, and doth it not, to him it is sin. Is my inheritance to me as a speckled bird? Is it as a bird dyed throughout? Come ye, assemble yourselves, all the beasts of the earth, make haste to devour. Here's the Malpass brothers doing That Great Speckled Bird.
What a beautiful thought I am thinking concerning the great speckled bird. Remember, her name is recorded on the pages of God's holy word, with all the other birds flocking round her. She is so despised by the swan. The great speckled bird is the Bible, representing the great Church of God. descending from heaven on a cloud as she rides in his word. I'll be joyfully carried on to meet him on the wings of the great speckled bird.
Marvin Morrow does a great reading of One More Time, Let Me Tell You.
You could have heard a pin drop in that big old church that morn when the tattered old man left his seat. No one knew who he was or where he came from. He just wandered in off the street. He showed up in this suited church in wore out overalls. The old shoes he wore had seen better days, but it didn't seem to bother him when everybody stared. He just smiled and said, I've something to say. One more time, let me tell you about Jesus and how he died to save us from our sin. One more time, please let me remind you, 'cause like he said in his word, he's coming back again. Now there's very few of you that can remember long ago the young preacher your board asked to leave because he preached the gospel plain and true. There were many here it didn't seem to please. I've spent 60 years preaching under the bridge where the homeless stay. To the outcast, glad to hear the good news. But this morning God directed my path back to your church. One more time before my life is through. One more time, let me tell you about Jesus and the love he has for fallen man. One more time, please let me remind you, then I can leave this old world with no blood on my hands. Then I can leave this old world with no blood on my hands.
The Cluster Pluckers do Pass Me Not, O Gentle Savior.
Pass me not, O gentle Savior,
Get to confession to unblock mortal sin, to allow the graces of communion to fully flow. Daily rosary is essential in these oppressive times. Remember, it's the weapon against the woke. This is WQPH 89.3 FM. This has been Larry's Music Loft. Thanks for listening, and God bless.